Welcome, Taurus, to your end of the month reading for February. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. The Bull Gang. Best messages coming out. Man, I hope this month goes out with a bang, guys. Okay. When I say a bang, I mean something good, right? Okay. Let's get in here. Beautiful Taurus, please. Best messages coming out. What is going on with the lovely Taurus? You have the High Priestess coming out, so you're definitely in the knowing. You have clarity. Everything's going to become very crystal clear for you as your intuition is opening up. You're going to find that you don't really have any boundaries and that everything is just surrounding you right now, Taurus. Okay, so very beautiful. Love that when you're in the High Priestess mode, right? You really want that because everything's not just black and white anymore. Everything is really coming to color about where you're going, where you're standing, and what's to come. If you have any psychic abilities, your abilities are going to also be opening up as you are navigating through everything. Ooh. Okay, let's just see the cards coming out for that. Navigating for the sun. You got to be kidding. Okay, so navigating for the sun, finding that blessing. Okay, really moving on towards what you really want with your positive movement forward, putting that into the present. Why? Because what did you do in the past that opened up this full awareness? What is making you stand out in this sunlight? You are being seen, you're being noticed, and you're noticing this. You have full awareness, Taurus. So let's just look in the past for a second. This was suffering in silence because you were becoming very disconnected. You wanted that castle behind you, but you were trying to figure out how you were going to get there. How am I going to move into this dawning of a new day? So it does feel like something has come to your attention. Something is coming to your attention or has already come into your attention as you were in solitude mode. Now it's kind of interesting because I really want to put the solitude between the past and the present because I do feel, Taurus, that you're still in this kind of solitude mode in the High Priestess. Right? That's how the over awareness and everything's becoming very crystal clear on how you're moving towards your future. You're moving towards this blessing, towards this sun. So I do feel like this hermit here has to be the in-between. It's between the past and into the now, into the present, into the month. Right? If it wasn't for that solitude, if it wasn't for getting deep within the situation and looking at different things around you, your intuition would never have sparked open, right? It was all of that thinking, all of that going through things. Maybe you did, maybe you cried, maybe you jumped up and down, however it is, right? But whatever it was those emotions that ended up pushing you towards that awakening. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we're going to also grab a card over here. That is we will look at it at the end of the video. This is what you don't see coming in the near future. What is it that Taurus does not see coming in the near future? This is a card. Nobody knows what it is. I don't know what it is. I like it that way, because it makes me excited too, right? It's like if I look at it, then there's no excitement, right? Everything's died. Everything's died. So giving that extra excitement for everybody, including myself. So let's get in here. We understand where you came from. We get it. With that solitude, this is what's making you move into this positive direction. Having a lot of awareness. You have 2 9s, a 4, and an 8. The 8 is the manifestation. You have a 9 here plus a 1 for the new beginning, which, yeah, you see that? That's crazy, guys. Which is going to be the 10. 9 plus 1 is 10 for the new beginning. This light that's shining around you is something that you're going to be able to catch. You have the love. Wow. Wow. So if it's actually love, it's going to be different for everybody. Okay. So no matter what it is, if you know it's a love situation, then your love is coming towards you. But I'm leaving it here. It's a general reading. This is what you are in love about. This is what you are passionate about. Okay, if it's a person, okay, that's awesome. If it's a thing, whatever, right? Person, place, or thing. If it's this creative spark, this job, whatever, okay, it's what you're passionate about, but you are in the comfort zone. So you're going to feel like you're in a, there's that intuition going again. Bringing in the Queen of Cups. Now, for some of you, it could be a love of a Cancer. Okay. Or a Pisces. Could be Leo. But however it is, I also have Gemini. You never know. Cancer, Gemini. Gemini, Cancer cusp. However it is, though, it's also telling me, Taurus, that you are in this place of being the Queen of Cups. You understand and are having this understanding with this crystal clear as you have this ball on your head, right? She's wearing the moon on her head, which is telling me she's crystal clear. It's like a crystal ball kind of thing. It's like I can kind of see what's going on and how I'm moving. Okay, as you're very poised, very comfortable, very content. So there is a very, stable, emotionally stable energy going around you. So if you did feel like in the past that you were, up and down and all over the place with the, and feeling like you're in this nightmare of not being able to move, and your emotions are kind of all over the place, and your mind is all over the place, because we have emotions and mind over here, you're coming out of that state. You're no longer there because you're in this place of power. You're in this place of comfort. No more confusion. The blindfold is off. There it is. You can't be in confusion if you're in High Priestess mode. Shit, you can't even really be in confusion if you're in Queen of Cups mode, because she sees everything unless she's in, unless they're reversed. Because she's looking deep in that cup saying, and there's more that I could do. I understand where I'm moving, and now I know where I can move and all the things around me. Putting yourself into the spotlight. And if it's this love, you're putting yourself out there for this love to see you. There's a lot of adoration when it comes to the Queen of Cups. If it's love, they super adore you. Because that is a card of I adore you, right? And it could be new love. It's also a card of new love. Oh my gosh, really focused on what justifies you. If you were using law and attraction or any kind of manifestation, you're going to find that everything is balanced for you and that patience really paid off for you. Everything that's coming for you right now is justified and truthful. All you have to do is continue to work. Look, he only has one pentacle left, right? So, everything you've worked so hard for is actually coming in for you now. Okay, and your truth is coming. There's a lot of truth here. If you're standing in your truth, you're standing in what you know. And standing in what you know brings in that blessing because you're standing in your truth. Everything's balanced. You guys could be also dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, if it's love. But if it's just career, you know where you're going and you're going to keep truthful and faithful to yourself. And you're not going to allow your emotions or your mental to corrupt this situation. Meaning you're not going to do the balancing beam thing over here, the teeter-totter. You're saying, no, this is where I feel comfortable right now in the end of the month. And you're taking on the journey. You're on the right path to your destiny. You're going right for your 9 of Cups. So, if this is love, you are right where you're supposed to be. This is where this is where your heart's true desire is. And it was painstaking error getting there. And if this is true love, this is a past life relationship. But this is also a dream come true. This is a miracle with 6 of Cups. This is a gift. You've worked so hard to get to where it is. It could even be both. It could be love and success and career. Who knows? Right? It's going to be different for everybody. But no matter what, this is a gift to yourself. You've put everything out there to get to where it is that you need to be. You've taken back all of your, you didn't restrain yourself. You didn't let anything control you. No, you built, and you're building, and now you're standing strong, and you're being rewarded, standing in the spotlight. Everyone can see you. If it's this love, they definitely see you. They see all that you have to offer. They see you as just being the lovely, beautiful, stubborn Taurus that you are. Let's not forget that, right? Joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy with the Three of Cups. There's a lot of joy though, because I do feel like you're going to be celebrating, Taurus. There, you know what? This is not just the joy and the happiness. I am actually celebrating life right now. I am celebrating my victories right now because something amazing has happened. You see this pumpkin down here? You guys may have been working on this since October, right? But you know, it's kind of crazy. I also feel like if it's love, it's kind of like that. My frog became a prince scenario. I keep thinking Cinderella syndrome here. You know how like when the what is it? The fairy godmother comes in and she turns the mice into all these little men, and then she turns the pumpkin into a coach so she can go to the ball. I'm really seeing that kind of scenario here, where it's like it's such a dream come true with the Nine of Cups that it almost feels magical. It almost makes you feel like you had a fairy godmother around you. That's because it was divinely done. You walked right into what you're supposed to do, or this is, like I said, past life love. There's something very destined going on here. No matter what is going on, it's almost like you quantum leaped into, I want to say, your future self. And we have different paths that we can take, but it was like, this is the path I wanted, so I did so, right? I drove myself right into my homecoming. The place that I knew this is where I want to flourish. The place that I knew this is what I wanted. This is the most amazing. And then there's that true love coming in. But it's also the big happy surprise. The big happy surprise, okay, of what it is you've been manifesting, whatever it is that you truly wanted, whether this is love, whether this is money or the love of money, but you definitely have a homecoming. This is a place that's going to make you feel very welcomed. This is the place of your dreams. That's why. And you put in everything. And yeah, you might even feel sometimes, especially if it's a career that we're talking about, you might even feel like you've put your arm in a lion's mouth. Right? Because it took a lot to sacrifice over here to get to this castle. Right? Maybe even in love, right? Maybe you had to sacrifice a lot to get to that love as well. But no matter what it is, you took the strength and the courage, and your courage is still building. I still see the building blocks over here with the Three of Pentacles. And this could, like I said, it could even be both. It could be, I'm doing so successful in my job, and I just met the man or the woman of my dreams. It literally could be. I mean, you have the sun. You have the sun. So, you know, guys, use your discernment. You know what it is, right? I mean, you have this news. You have two. That's why I'm saying you have two messengers here. So, I mean, you might have a message of money and a message of love. So, I mean, it's kind of, but however it is, you're definitely getting this great news that's going to put you as this wealthy person, or this great news that you have this wealthy person that's coming in towards you. There's literally, it could be both. I'm leaving it there. Because this is yourself, right? That's your energy, unless you know you could be dealing with either another Taurus, or you could be dealing with a wealthy person who doesn't have to be Taurus. But I see you getting great wealth over here. You're walking into wealth. You're walking into love. You're walking into this sun. I mean, that's it. So let's get over here and see what needs to be revealed for the overall is triumph. There it is. It's the Chariot again, having your victory. Victory to victory. So you're not just having a victory here, you're going to feel in the near future that you are having a victory again. So it's just see, there it is, the building. Like I said, it was just the building. It's like you keep building and building. You might be in a 3-stage build for some of you. Like, let's say that, you know what, in my dreams, I want money, you know, I want my career, I want this love, and then I want, you know, to buy this new car. You know what I'm saying? I'm saving all this money. So it could be a stage of a three area build. Because I just see these building blocks. If you know it's just one thing, then it's definitely you're building from here, and then you're going to make more money, which is going to end up you as the wealthy person. You're going to be rich in love and look, in love and money. Keep focusing on your money. You're going to be rich in love and money. It literally says focusing on your pinnacle and love. I'm telling you, for those of you and those of you who are like, I don't want love or already have love, it can just be focused on the love of money, right? The love of my material and money. However, remember, this is general reading, guys, but no matter what, I mean, look at the commitments that you have going on around you, and you are noticing, and you know that you're committed to these things. You know, and you know, you are divinely guided by the heavens. You are divinely guided, you know, for your Ace of Cups. So, I mean, this is your judgment call. It's your day to shine, and you guys are just going to keep building and building. This is crazy. It says you're on the right road. Let's look at some money and some oracles over here. Or Taurus, please. You just keep building and building over here. You're on the right path. You know where you're going. And the more you keep, you know, focusing on what it is you want, Taurus, the more you're going to receive. Even if you have to stop, regroup, you know, redo things, it's okay. As long as you stay on that path, because you're on the right path. You have 2 cards of being on the right path. You have a surprise. There it is. That's the Page of Cups. Be ready for this change, for this happy surprise. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. There it is. That's it right there. Okay. Social status. Some of you are going to be in the fame and the fortune. You're going to be recognized. We see that with 3 of Pentacles. You will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't get arrogant, Taurus. Right? Fertility. It's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice family for your career. See what else we have? Ooh. Star power. Become an influence of the company and earn fame and popularity. A lot of you are going to become very famous, very rich. Or you're going to be dealing with somebody very famous and very rich that's going to have their eye on you, which is going to make you feel like you are in a social status of superpower. Right? When we have other people who, you know, in our environment starts noticing us as being someone, right, of fame, of fortune, of being noticed, it can make us spark, and because we're limelighting, right? It's just a limelight. Okay, some of you are going to start working on going on a vacation. Start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Okay, so that could also be another one of those, I'm building and trying to save money to go on a vacation. Wow. You have so many wonderful things, you guys. Fast changes are coming. Look at that. Take bold steps forward, Taurus. Your fast sight, because your foresight is on target. Wow, that's great. There's that savings. Guys, this is amazing. Okay, until next time, peace and love. And if you like this video, please hit that big old like button. And if you keep finding yourself back in my channel and not have subscribed yet, hit that big old subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Bye-bye, my friends.